Alright, what's up guys? Today I'm doing episode 2 of Road to Pro with Apathy, FaZe Apathy. So what's up guys? Today I left off in episode 1, which I'll leave in the description below for you guys to see it. But I left off of me talking about Impact and how he was basically about to recruit me. So I'll start from there while we play some CTF on some ranked playlists, see what these pro players or these wannabe pro players got. So start off this local LAN. Ooh, there was a local LAN going down in Florida, right? It's called Flippers. It's crazy the fact that, you know, I wanted to win money. Alright man, these kids are trying. I wanted to win money, and it was really crazy the fact that this tournament was going on. And I usually participate in them, you know, I get like 3rd, 4th, and there's either 1 or 2 teams that always beat me or, you know, do really well against me. So the fact that they offered me was insane. They actually thought I was going to do something sketchy because they told me, like, you better not leave last minute or go in there and tell us that you're not playing with us or something weird like that. And I'm like, dude, I'm playing with you guys. Don't worry about it. So we ended up playing together. I went to the place. It was me, Big Shot, some player named Vertigo who played Call of Duty 4, and Impact. And I was actually really cool. It was really cool seeing these guys and playing this tournament with them, you know. A tournament that I knew we could win. And, you know, playing even for like $120. Like, first place was, I think it was 500, so 125 each. And that's a lot of money to me. You know, the most money I've won was probably in Halo was like $40, $20. So like even winning like like $25 within like 7 hours of playing was pretty crazy to me. And I was stoked because you guys aren't gonna believe it. Yes, we won, and I was so stoked that we won. I was so happy. Had like a smile on my face. Told my mom, and she was happy for me because she realized that, hey, he could actually make a living off this. And this is what you gotta show you guys. This is what you gotta show your parents, guys. The fact that like you can make something out of this. And when you do that, people and your parents are gonna support you more. They're gonna see like this is something that you love doing, and they're gonna, you know, treat it more with respect and respect your decisions with playing. So basically, what happened was the fact that we won. I kind of like when you're local, like also going to just local tournaments and all these things are really helpful. Gives you a little bit exposure, and you win some money in the same time. So we won, and this team actually, like in NW2, towards the end, this team was gonna drop Rizma. A lot of you guys know who Rizma is. Rizma was actually part of the team. It was Impact, Rizma, Sphinx, and Vertigo. No, not Vertigo. God, what is his name? I think it is Vertigo. I got the names a little mixed up. But they're gonna drop Rizma, and they actually wanted to pick me up. They were the first ones they looked over. They're the first ones they looked at, and I was so excited. I was like, all right, man, because what happened with my old team, I was on a team with Kahuna, like I told you in the first episode, and what happened was basically the fact that I don't know why, but we kind of broke up. We played top 16, and we just ended up breaking. We just broke up, and it could be a lot having to do with me, but I also think it was a lot because the fact that you guys aren't gonna believe it, but my mom and dad are divorced, so I wasn't really able to play in the weekends due to my dad having an unstable connection. You know, every time I would get on, it would just kick me off 5-10 minutes later. There was no way really around it except playing in my friend's house, which I do not want to play in a 20-inch, 50-inch TV plasma. So things were just gonna work out. So basically, what ended up happening, let's just say things took a turn. Nothing bad, nothing really that bad, and I wasn't going to my dad's house anymore. Like it wasn't happening anymore. I mean, I kind of like, it sucks, but it's kind of what helped me get into my career. It's kind of what opened me up. So I'm kind of happy that things kind of turned that way. So basically what happened was the fact that, I'm not going to say what happened exactly, but I was living in my mom's house. Didn't really go to my dad's house on the weekend anymore. And they even ended up picking me up for about 2 months in a row. I couldn't play on weekends, but they still teamed with me. And I was pretty grateful for that people actually accepted me, even though, you know, I couldn't play on weekends, and the weekends were probably the biggest day. And that's like about 2-3 days without playing. That's a lot of practice time, you know? Shit. And so they ended up picking me up, And at the end of NW2, you know, we played all these online tournaments. These, well, I forgot they're called, icons, ICNs, all those things. We always placed pretty well in them. You know, we never placed that bad. Oh, he got it. And we ended up placing in them, and we always place well. I believe it was the last one, our last big tournament, and we did okay in it. You know, we could have won it, but we choked or something. We didn't care. We just didn't care. That kind of messed with us. So that was my team to start with. I was so excited. I was so happy. You know, going into NW2, you know, I have this nice, pretty known team. People who actually are pretty known, and a lot of players know them. And my name was actually starting to getting out, you know, people actually knowing about me, people actually talking about me. I would go in lobbies and people actually know who I am. Not too much, obviously, you know, I wasn't like a big player, but like you say, kind of like a top amateur who's making it out there, who's really getting out there. So going into the Black Ops 1, a lot of you guys know Rizma. I don't know what happened. I think one's name was Sphinx, and the other one's name was something with a V. I don't know if it was Vertigo or what it was. But going into Black Ops 1, they couldn't really... They couldn't play or something. I think Sphinx wanted to do college. Like, he wanted to basically pursue college, you know, do that a lot more, like focus on that, quit gaming. There's nothing really in gaming for him. And then Vertigo did the same thing. I forgot his name. I'm just going to call him Vertigo just because I think that's his name. No, they got me. I'm going to call him that because I think his name. So we ended up splitting ways, me and Impact and them too. And going to Black Ops 1, we were like, who should we pick up? And I think we had our eyes set up on Big Shot, which is Impact's brother. He was a really good player. And we ended up picking up Big Shot. But then we still needed one more player. So we're like, who should we pick up? Who should we pick up? And then Rizma came across, because, you know, me and Rizma always been cool dudes. We've actually teamed a decent amount throughout my teaming history, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, so it ended up being me. It ended up being me, Rizma, Big Shot, and Impact. And the crazy part is we were one of the best teams in the game at the time. We were just, I don't know, it was the guns, because people complained a lot about the rapid fire 74U being OP'd, and we were just really good with it. Like, we would run up in your face, overly aggressive, and just stomp people. And I think that's what people really complain about. Alright, where are you going, buddy? That's what people really complained about. And we're one of the best. And I don't know what happened, but a couple months later, I think Big Shot wanted to, you know, because like his semester classes were coming up, and he was like, he doesn't want to take this game thing seriously anymore. You know, he's been doing it for a while. You know, he played COD 4 all that time and all that nonsense. So he ended up quitting on us. Then it was just me, Impact, and Rizma, and I don't know what happened. Oh yeah, and then we were looking for one player. You know, we looked for one player for about a month. We found some players that we thought was all right. I think we played with, what's his name, Docs, something with a D. We played with him a little bit. We were actually doing pretty good with him, but things just weren't working. I didn't really. Oh shit! What was that? So things were just working, and we ended up picking up. No, actually, we ended up breaking up. They two stuck together, but I broke up from them. You know, it was a hard decision. At the end of the day, I'm like, I think they even like roasted me for teaming with them. But I teamed with, you guys aren't gonna believe it, I teamed with Fusion, Reg Nasty, and Waft, who were like COD 4 players and who are actually pretty damn good. I just got it. And it was crazy. I was pretty excited. I was pretty stoked. We actually ended up getting a sponsor called VVV, pretty known wide. You guys know them. And they paid for our hotels, and they gave us like some free extra like stuff. And it was just pretty cool, the fact that all this was happening. You know, I've never had a sponsor on my team, and it's gonna be the first time ever that, you know, this actually happens. So leaving them was pretty hard on me, but it was kind of a bigger step and a better choice in my gaming career, you can say. It was probably the only step I could take in my gaming career. If I wanted to succeed, of course. That guy's lost. That guy got world starred. That guy got world starred 3 times. Oh man, they should get there easily. But so I ended up going to Columbus with VVV Flight Society. George is my coach, and George is a huge reason why. Let's go. We're gonna win this game. George was a huge reason why I ended up going to events, just because my mom talked to him, my mom met with him, and even I was 17, my mom didn't really want me going to the events. But thanks to George, I was able to travel. You know, he lived in Florida. We both went out of the same airline. We just both went together, and it was fun. You know, it was a cool experience. My first event ever. So VVV Flight Society, my first event ever, and I'll continue the story in Black Ops 1 in my next episode, because it goes crazy from there. I dropped 45 kills, 12 deaths. You know, I actually played a really good game for commentating at the same time. And I'll leave that story for another time, guys. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And episode 3 coming out soon. Apathy out.